USA Football presents 2-Minute Drill. Hi Coach, welcome to 2-Minute Drill. I'm Andy Ryland. Today's episode is brought to you by Brax, the official fundraising partner of USA Football. In today's episode, we're going to talk about realistic halftime adjustments in the youth football game. When most of us coaches watch football on a Saturday or Sunday, we'll hear the announcers talk about what halftime adjustments led to victory. The small tweaks made in a high-level locker room can be the difference between a win and a loss. At the youth football game, many of us are eager to make corrections too. As coaches, we see what the other team's doing against us, and we may have a great idea on how to stop it. But we need to look at the realistic expectations of a youth football player. To make a halftime adjustment for a youth football player can be very difficult. It takes young guys a lot longer to process information than it does adults. So as a coach, when you see what needs to be done, your players might not see it. Secondly, when you explain that to your player, he may have a hard time conceptualizing what you have him to do. Think about when you teach a new skill. First you have to teach it, then you show it to him, and how many reps does it take for that player to master? To think that that same young guy is going to be able to flip the switch at halftime because it's a game situation and be able to do a new technique is probably putting him in a situation that's ripe for failure. I had a great college football coach tell me once that if you make a halftime adjustment and ask your player to do something you haven't practiced, if he doesn't execute it, that's your fault as a coach. Halftime adjustments can be a slippery slope. Remember, coach, at a youth football halftime, focus on telling your players what you want them to do, not adjusting to what the other team is. With a focus on enthusiasm, effort, and the fundamentals of your system, your players will have a better chance of not being confused and going out and executing a great second half. If you have questions on a skill, technique, or drill you'd like us to cover next week on 2-Minute Drill, post on our Facebook wall or tweet us at USA Football. Remember to use the hashtag 2-Minute Drill. We'll get it on the whiteboard and hope we can help you have a better, more successful season.